Howdy all, I'm Galax Lives. I think it's time we play a little 7 Days to Die. Alright, I am thinking it is time to follow the road and see where it goes. It's, uh... It's, uh... I haven't done the bank yet, but I don't have time to do it today, so I am gonna go ahead and head out and see if we can find that next. Looks like if I go this way, I might be able to cut down some travel here. But I'd like to go find that next place that we can search through. And I'll be bank for bank. I'll be bank for the bank someday. This is gonna remain my base of operations, so it's not like I'm dumping it entirely. You know, I wish we'd kind of passed by a one of the bars to see if I couldn't get some more alcohol for running through here. I do have... Is that dog chasing me? I do have honey on me. Man, there's so many dogs out through here. Just in case, or I guess not just in case, but when my guy is ready to eat again so I can get rid of this disease I got from the stupid vulture. Stupid vulture. Oh, dude, there's forged iron in that car. That's crazy. I know that was a thing. I didn't know what that bear was there for a second. I was like, what the heck is coming up out of the ground? It's just a bear. I might freeze to death running out through here. I don't exactly have the best clothing for being in Tundraland here. Hopefully this isn't too big of a frozen biome. I can get through here and out of here. Let's see. I haven't really watched much other than that show Vast I've been watching over the weekend here. I've been pretty busy, and we had a long session of D&D yesterday, finally, which I talked about in my Minecraft episode from yesterday. But yeah, we managed to completely shut down the animated armors that help defend the city against intruders, which unfortunately includes us, at least for now. And so next up is probably the Academy, which is going to be the headquarters for the herd of wereboars that are also defending the city, as well as a myriad of horrible... Does that count? I believe it does. Awesome. I usually save that to make first aid kits, but you know what? In this case, I am going to go ahead and take that. Oh, I hear dinner's well in hand. Fire alarm's going off. Alright. I want to make sure it got put out. Sorry. Got distracted by the fire alarm. I wanted to make sure an adult was aware of what was going down. I was listening. It literally took them that long to respond. I heard them get out of their chair finally and go look. I swear, they all have the awareness of a rock here. The response time of one as well. Anyways, so yeah, I should be looking forward to that next week. I am, anyways. Closer and closer to the new character I made. That's right, I brought Spike Club with me. Think of that. I don't know why I'm wasting my time fighting these guys when I should just be looking for the next place. Oh, dude, I took his head off. I gotta look. I one-shotted him. Pants. Pants. I don't need your pants. Aw. Sorry, skater dude. I did watch the Game of Thrones season premiere last night. I hate to talk about that though, because it just premiered last night. I wasn't going to, and I was like, I don't want to, you know, watch it and then have to wait a week, and I like it when stuff gets all built up, and then I just don't take the time to sit down and watch it half the time. But, I finally decided, well, you know, and then people started posting online about it, and I'm like, I better just watch it so I don't get spoiled. Spoilers! There wasn't much of a spoiler that I saw. Someone just tweeted, I'm pretty sure they misspelled Arya, because I was trying to figure out for, like, that was the tweet that made me watch it, because I'm like, which character is Anya? I'm like, I don't remember an Anya. Which one's Anya? And I couldn't for the life of me remember a character named Anya, and I'm like, I have no idea what they're talking about. Yeah, it was, maybe I can do a no spoiler review. Little spoiler. Let's call it a little spoiler review. It was great, for the most part. Characters I like did things I liked. Characters I hate did things I hate. It's pretty much exactly what I wanted. There was a surprise I wasn't expecting. I was just really surprised by one of the characters being where they were. I don't know how he got there, but whatever. It wasn't like there was a funny thing about the end of season 6, and I saw people complaining about how one of the characters had to have teleported, and when I watched the episode, I'd watched the episode before they said that, so when I read what they said, I just thought it was crazy, because they obviously had some time pass on the show from one scene to the next, and people are like, well, how did they get from there to there so fast? It wasn't really that fast. They had to sail across the ocean before that scene could take place, so I would probably give the other person time to get there. But, yeah, I'm not sure how the dude in the last night's... Ooh. Hunting rifle schematic. Hey, you know, I just got a hunting rifle barrel, so that's at least handy. There's little buildings down there, and they're not in the proper shape for a town, which upsets me. This is why I need a new town, because I didn't find the mini bike schematic. We got some stuff over here though. I see a couple of factories, or a factory, and an apartment building. We're headed right for it, so we will. Oh, I wonder if this dude has not been hungry all day. I ate yesterday. Stop being... Ugh. Stop being full so I can get rid of the disease. But, one of my favorite characters from the show, had, returned in the season finale, and that was Arya. And there's a moment where, when I've read the books, so until they got past the books, there wasn't a lot that was going to surprise me. And so when they hit the Red Wedding about season 3 or 2, wherever that happened, I wasn't surprised by it. I knew it was coming. And but when I read the book, I was surprised it was coming because you know, the law of bread and salt is pretty sacrosanct in settings like that, and so for someone to break it, I mean, nothing happened to him because of it, which I was a little disappointed by. But usually you offer someone guest rights in your home, and then you break those rights. Other people will destroy you because of that. What the heck is this? Is this a hospital? It's like a huge parking lot out here. There's a bookstore right here. There's a bookstore in this building. What the heck is this? I have never seen a building like this. What is this? It's like... It can't be a bookstore. Is it a mall? It's a mall. Huh. You promised me bookstore. Where's the bookstore? There's elevators? No. Yeah? I think these are supposed to be elevators? There's like... coffee place? Well, at least one zombie waiting for me in there, right? So, you know, he killed a lot of people. And holy crap, that scared me. I don't have a bedroll down here. I had no idea that could explode. If I'd have known that could explode, I would have done something about it. I thought it was just like... man... I am so far from that point. That scared me. I'm not gonna lie, that scared me. I jumped. I was so not expecting that. Kinda naked. And... I have no supplies. And I guess I'll go ahead and do this. Just so my stamina stays up. Oh, About ran right into my own hole in the ground. And we'll cross country this since I've got a waypoint. Yeah, so he invited these people in, and I mean, I can understand him being angry. He's a horrible person, Walder Frey, but I can understand him being angry in the first place because they did basically sign a treaty with him and then went back on their treaty. So I can understand him like refusing to meet with them at that point, or even sitting his men against them. That would have made sense, but he invited them in. He agreed to a new treaty. He offered them guest rights, and then he killed them all. And I was shocked when I read that in the book. I was shocked that someone who's supposed to be the, basically king or baron or whatever they are, lord of a section of the Seven Kingdoms, would betray a guest right. Because that would mean that no one else would ever follow his guest right. He had to know people were gonna know he did it. Word was gonna get out. He couldn't trust anyone for offering him guest rights at that point, which is just that you won't kill them while they're under your, or that you will provide them with, food and shelter. I don't know if it's food and shelter, but basically you agree not to harm them while they're guesting under your roof. Yeah, and so in the season finale, I believe it was the season finale of last season, one of my favorite characters is Arya Stark, who's the youngest daughter of the Stark clan, which is one of the major families the show centers around. It basically centers around two families, the Starks and the Lannisters, and if you've never watched it. And so there's a lot of other characters, but it mostly focuses on those two families. And the Targaryens, right? Dany's pretty important. And so Arya goes off, right? Becomes an assassin. Assassin who knows how to magically use people's faces to disguise herself. And so at the end of last season, she finally returns and kills Walder Frey. He wasn't at the top of my list of people I wanted her to kill, but most of the people I wanted her to kill are now dead at this point on the show, because lots of people die on this show. And but Walder Frey, man, I have been waiting for him to get his just desserts for a long time. And so then he's dead. And I've been waiting for her to return since like 2000 and I want to say 11. Because the guy who writes the books is terrible at writing a book, apparently. His books are good. They're not amazing, but they're really good. And, but he, I like to tell this story. In 2006, he releases the next book in the Game of Thrones series. And at the end of it, in the version I have, is an afterword by the author that says, you probably noticed that not all of the characters are in this book. Don't worry. When I wrote the book, I wrote it too big, and it was so big that I had to split it into 2 books. And the next book will be out next year with your favorite character, with your other favorite characters. So that was in 2006. The next book doesn't come out till 2011. and only the first little part of it contained the other characters during the time of the first book, and then most of that second book, well, which is actually like the fourth or fifth book, most of that book is new stuff with some new characters even. And I'm like, oh, you're a liar. And he hasn't released the next book since. And in fact, they wanted the new book so bad last year that they said it takes about 9 months or so to get a book from the draft stage to book form because of the editing process and printing process and scheduling and all that. And so they told him that because he said he almost had the new book done. He said he almost had it done. Look, there's a military complex down there. So he keeps saying he's almost got it done, and so they're like, if you can get it to us by the end of December, we will have it for sale in March, so that it comes out before the new season of Game of Thrones, because last year's season of Game of Thrones, the TV show, was the first season past the books, which was season 6. And so today starts season 7, and he has announced sometime over the last year that he's not releasing the next book until after season 8 is done, and season 8 is the final season of Game of Thrones. They've already announced that season 8 will be the final season. They will wrap up the story in season 8, and then the book will come out with the next part of the story. And all I can think is, man, that dude is just waiting for somebody else to finish his story for him. Because at this point, he's just going to be making the... He's just going to be making the... what's it called? The... There's a name for it. I can't think what the name is. You know, where they write a book version of the movie. I don't know, but anyways, the literary version, is that what it's called? The literary version? He's just going to be making a literary version of the show now, at this point. If he's going to wait for them to finish the story before he writes the book. Either that, or he's waiting to see where they go so he can go the opposite direction. I kind of feel like he might be doing that, too. I don't know, it's crazy. Anyways, it was really good. I really enjoyed this season premiere. Oh! Not sure where that zombie came from. She's kind of appeared. Okay, now let's make sure we don't step near... Look, there's another one right here. Oh, it's just a cookie pot this time, it says. Oh, there's a safe in here, too. Where's the bookstore? You promised me a bookstore on the outside of this building. I don't appreciate... Whoops, there not being a bookstore. At all. That's the whole reason I came in here. Let's see. Did I watch anything else? I know one of my friends went and seen the new Spider-Man movie, and they sends me a message on Discord. And he's like, I just got back from seeing the new Spider-Man movie. Hop into voice chat. I'm just like, no. I haven't seen it. I don't want to know. Don't tell me. Ooh, also I saw the trailer for the new season of Doctor Who, and they revealed that the new Doctor is a woman. So for the first time, Doctor Who will be a woman, which is cool. For me, it's not really any... I guess it's not really any difference regardless of who they made Doctor Who for me. That's not true. I wanted to be Idris Elba. That was... They were discussing who the new Doctor was going to be on something I was watching, and somebody said Idris Elba. Who would be awesome as Doctor Who. Would be amazing, but, you know... He's too busy going to be, Roland Deschain. In the Dark Tower. Deschain? Is that the right? Pretty sure it's Deschain. Oh. You know what I still haven't done? Is put down a bedroll. You know why? Because I keep thinking that I've got all the zombies, and zombies just keep appearing out of nowhere. Like, where did you come from, huh? I guess he probably could have wandered in from outside. Let me get a bedroll down. Lock myself into place here. Oh. Okay, let's look out at here. You... Didn't care I was here, I guess. Ooh, nice. Duct tape is a good thing. Oh, shoot. I totally hit the post next to you, man. I saw there were people throwing a fit about it, though. I'm like, really? What difference does it make what your shape-shifting... I guess he's not a shapeshifter, or she. Well, not she yet, but what difference does it make what your body-changing, personality-changing alien is, whether it's a man or a woman, as long as it's a good actor and they continue with good storylines? You're gonna have to explain to me what the difference is. I don't get it. It's a weird thing to be angry over. I mean, you're welcome to your opinions. Don't get me wrong. Just my opinion is it's a weird thing to be angry over. Oh, I can't believe they're making my fictional show about a fictional alien race that changes forms, and we've already had one of them switch from male to female. I can't believe that's happening. I hate it. I hate that there's no bookstore, man. Now I'm in the offices. Oh, you know what? What if this is the... I already got both of those. What if this is the headquarters for Crack-A-Books? I'm under the assumption I'm gonna put on this coat. Look, now I've got my emo coat on. Changed my mind to what this building was. I thought it was a mall. I think it was an office building. That's a weird thing to have written on your wall, man. Oh! Oh no! I feel like I just stepped on another trap. You know what I didn't do? I didn't put down my bedroll. Dang it. I made it, and then I didn't put it down, because I'm an idiot. Yep. Well, with that, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. So... click like if you like. Ooh. Oh man, I don't think I got any seed left. Like if you like, subscribe, be sure and catch the next one. And I will talk to you later.